This is my 802 assignment for world history. Today I'll be representing Kubla Khan. Just so you know, if I'm constantly zipping in and if I'm constantly in or out of the camera and there's noise coming through, that means that I'm asking the question because I'm doing a visual and audio presentation today. So I'll be asking the question from out here, and then I'll step into the camera view when I'm ready to answer the question. So yeah, just giving you guys a heads up, and so let's get started. Alright, ladies and gentlemen, today we have a special guest, and his name is Kubla Khan. So let's give him a round of applause. We're so excited to have you here today. So let's go ahead and get started with the first question. Who are you? Tell me about yourself. Okay, well, my name is Kubla Khan. I was born in Kubla. I was the 5th Khagan of the Mongol Empire. I reigned from 1260 to 1294. Although it was only supposedly due to the division of the empire, I also founded the Yuan dynasty in China, a conquest dynasty in 1271, and I ruled as the first Yuan emperor until my death in 1294. Fascinating. So here's the next question. How were you involved with the decline of the Mongol Empire? Well, I and the other Khans did not trust the Chinese. As a result, I and the other Khans brought in foreigners to help manage their empire. So we ended the Chinese civil service system completely. This allowed other people to hold the positions that mostly Chinese would have held. Many of the people I made leaders were very corrupt. Others were simply not good at managing a large empire. This made the conquered people angry. They began to revolt. The Mongol Empire began to lose control of some of its lands and had conquered. This is very true of those lands far away in Europe and in the Middle East, which eventually led to the downfall of the Mongol Empire. Wow! So what was the greatest achievement, and what effect did this achievement have on civilization? Well, I encouraged modernization and trade with Western nations in welcoming Western traders like Marco Polo. Merchants had a high status during the Yuan period in 1275. Marco Polo and I visited Chengdu, and a relationship of trust was formed between us. Marco Polo even served the Yuan court for 20 years during his stay in China. Due to my achievement, trading connections have been resulting in more resources and connections with the Western nations. All right, so we're kind of cutting it really close on time, but I think we have time for one more question. So, if one mistake you made could be changed, which one would it be? Well, one mistake I wish I could take back was eating too much organ meats. I died with a disease called gout because I ate too much organ meats, like I just said. But if I had not died, I would have been able to keep ruling until I died of my age, or if my reign was taken away from me, which I hope would never happen. But if I started eating fruits and vegetables earlier, then the chances of me dying because of a disease called gout would be very low. All right, well, sadly, I'm afraid we're out of time. So, go ahead and say goodbyes, and would you like to close out today's show with my special saying? I would be honored, and thank you so much for having me on the show today. All right, everybody. Good night, everybody. Alright, thanks for watching my video today, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for being very consistent with me when I was going in and out and in and out. So thank you so much for being consistent with me. Make sure you check out the bloopers. There'll be a couple of them. Not that many though, because this is my second time actually filming this whole thing. So yeah, but in the names of Kubla Khan, thank you for watching, everybody. Oh, baby. Oh, is this recording? Uh-oh.